The following program is intended for mature audiences.
A democratic republic of sports. The Sportsocracy with ESPN Asheville hosts Tank Spencer and Jeremy Greene.
And welcome into the Sportsocracy. I'm Tank Spencer. Jeremy Greene's alongside, as always, in the Wicked Weed studio in this week's matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Detroit Lions. It looks like it should be a blowout on the at first glance, but I'm not so certain.
I'm not either, and I can't quite figure out why. And there's one name that I keep coming back to. I don't know if you're in the same boat as me. I keep coming back to one name in this game.
Okay.
DeAndre Swift.
DeAndre Swift.
I keep coming back to DeAndre Swift going, he is going to have an absolute game.
Yeah. I could see that happening as well. The one thing that I'm hinging on in this game is that you've got the dynamic passing offense of the Cincinnati Bengals, right? And they're going up against the Detroit Lions, who are not good defensively, correct?
No, they're not.
They're not good defensively. Okay. You realize in the last 3 games they've only given up 2 passing touchdowns. And that was to Baltimore and Minnesota. Kirk Cousins and Lamar Jackson, they're the only ones that have passed for touchdowns against them in the last 3 games. The other one was Justin Fields. We'll leave that one out. They are better against the pass than they were at the start of the season. A lot of their passing defense stats are skewed by how bad the first 2 games of the season were.
And I get it, but Kirk Cousins still threw for 275 yards, and that's with Alexander Madison rushing for $113.
Yep.
So I think that's misleading.
Okay. Now, I like Joe Burrow. I love Jamar Chase.
I like Joe Burrow a lot this week.
You know, as much as we pounded that pick in the draft, this has worked out to every expectation Cincinnati had.
I mean, he's been fantastic. I've readily admitted that. I was wrong about Jamar Chase.
Yep.
I still maintain I was not wrong about you not taking Penny Sewell. But Jamar Chase is very, very good. And I'm going to say this in every Bengals video that we do from now until Zach Taylor gets fired, which I think will be about 13 weeks from now.
Okay.
The Cincinnati Bengals are going to be the LA Chargers of next year.
Yes.
They're going to hire the new coach, invest in the offensive line, and you're literally just follow the game plan.
Yep.
Bring in the experienced coordinators for the first-time head coach, who I still maintain should be Joe Brady. But there are definitely things to like with this Bengals team. I undervalued them, and with that being said, I still don't think you're going to win more than 7 games. And I could see a path that you lose this game. Yeah. Here's what people don't seem to understand about Detroit. They've been a pain in the ass at home. Yeah, the San Francisco 49ers actually blew them out. They just made it close.
Yep.
They should have beaten the Ravens.
Yes, they should have.
Justin Tucker from 66, if you do that 10 times, he's going to miss it 9 of them. And so I just look at this and go, I don't know how much better I actually think the Bengals are than the Lions. I mean, they're markedly better offensively.
Yep.
I just look at the way Dan Campbell plays and the issues that I believe the Bengals will have with DeAndre Swift. Now, with all of that being said, having to pick this game, I've got the market on this as it should have been Cincinnati -5, and it's not. So I'm gonna take Cincinnati minus the 3.5, and I'm gonna go over the 46.5.
I'm with you. I'm with you on both. I think they will be able to cover the number, but I don't think it's going to get out of hand.
I don't either. I think this game will be close. I would say the final score of this game is somewhere in the neighborhood of 28-24.
Right.
28-21, somewhere in there. I think the over-under number is about a point low, if I was being really honest.
Okay.
Maybe, and it may be even it might be a little higher than that. I just think Cincinnati's going to be able to score.
If Cincinnati's going to be able to score, I don't know that Detroit can keep up with them.
I don't think Detroit can keep up with them.
Because it's only been that one game. That one San Francisco game was the big offensive output game for Detroit. Everything else has been slow and scrappy and 17-point game, you know.
Yeah, and I get that. I really do. Just look at the scores of every Bengals game. They've all been right in the wheelhouse of what I just said.
Yes.
27-24, 2017, 24-10, 24-21, 25-22. That's where they live.
Yep.
And I would say that's what this will be.
I would agree.
I think DeAndre Swift hits a big one. I would say there's probably I could see a short field bad pass from Burrow, and that just allows the Lions to stay closer than they should. And the split team plays hard. But I'm still taking Cincinnati minus the 3.5, and I'll take the Lions, or I'll take the over 46.5.
I will agree as well. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you see all of our team-by-team content, game previews here in the Sportsocracy throughout the 2021 season. And, of course, join us every weekday morning live at 10 a.m.
And for the love of God, go to betus.com, bet this game. If you think I'm wrong, bet the shit out of the Bengals. Use promo code Sportsocracy to get a 125% deposit bonus, which means if you deposit $100, they will put $225 in your account with $125 in free play credits, which you can put all of them on the Cincinnati Bengals or the Detroit Lions or the over or the under.
I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene, and we will see you next time.